our Lord Jesus Christ promised in the gospel today that to the one who has, more will be given. We have already received grace from God, but Jesus promises more will be given to you. Jesus teaches us today that in God's design, there is always something more to the grace of God, something more prepared for us, something more to come. Jesus uses the example of a lamp in our gospel passage today. He said, if a lamp is brought in within a room, will you hide it under a bed? Will you hide it under a basket? Jesus reminds us today that there is something more to that lamp. The lamp should not be hidden. If you are given a lamp, discover and look. There is something more to that lamp. And that lamp is to be placed on a lampstand so that it could reveal and make visible the light within the room. My dear brothers and sisters, in God's design, there is always something more. In our first reading today, we hear the prayer of King David to God. And King David acknowledges, yes, Lord, you have already given me a lot. I am but a simple shepherd, too little, he said. But you have given me your covenant. You made me a king. You gave me a kingdom. But David, in his prayer, continuously said, but Lord, I know you have prepared something more for me, and that you will fulfill that promise for me. Even if David has not yet seen his descendants, David believed in his heart that there is always something more, that God has prepared something more for him. My dear brothers and sisters, in our celebration of the Eucharist this morning, Jesus assures us that more will be given to us. There is always something more in God's design. There is something more to God's grace. There is something more in you that God will make flourish in His design. Mga minamahal na kapatid, sinasabi ng ating mga pagbasa ngayong araw, laging may hinahandang higit pa ang Diyos. May tinanggap na tayong mga biyaya, pero mayroon pang higit na inihanda ang Diyos para sa atin. May binigay bang biyaya ang Diyos sa inyo? Mayroon pang higit na kahulugan ang biyaya na yan na kailangang lumabas upang ito ay maging biyaya rin sa iba. Baka hindi mo lang nakikita, pero mayroon pang higit na gagawin ang Diyos sa buhay natin. My dear brothers and sisters, today the readings remind us that in God's wonderful design, there is always something more. Amen.